do, and one particular fellow comes to mind, and I don't know if he even is experiencing that full hindsight yet. It was early in 2014. This is a sharp guy, built his own house, an engineer, but he was still worried over the crash in 2008, and the market had come back a good bit, and he was just afraid it was going to correct again. And that's January of 2014. I ran some numbers.
Hallelujah. Have you enjoyed the Agee family? For those listening by web and radio, the adults sat down on that, and that was all the young people. Piano, guitar, and all the vocal, all
break when you contribute. Sounds good, right? Wrong. A qualified plan could be a tax disaster when you're...
That's not what we're talking about. It pleased the Lord because Jesus was the only way for you and I to ever have everlasting life. And so when he paid the payment on the cross of Calvary and through the shed blood of Calvary, we are accepted in God. Oh, I want you to see today that there's people who are denying the fact of the Lord's resurrection. And as we look at these things, I want you to know that I absolutely think these things are absolutely ridiculous. There's mainly three views, three theories that's popped up concerning the denial of the Lord's resurrection. The first view is to be just out of the question, but anyhow, I'm going to give it to you. Some people think that the disciples stole the body of the Lord Jesus Christ.
But Mark, college basketball is not the court of law. So coaches and players...
We would like to present you with that. Then we also have a biography of our founding pastor, my dad, his life story, plus some DVD.
And as a result of that, my understanding of risk has completely and utterly changed.
The people across race, denomination, and creed. God, we thank you for this church, for the tithes and offerings.
During this meeting, and I'm going to be, the Lord willing, I'm going to start tonight. Again, the Lord willing, unless the Lord change my direction, I'm going to start tonight in the book of Daniel and preach you a little series this week on this subject, There is a God in Heaven. And we'll start that tonight, the Lord willing. But this morning, I want us to spend a few moments in Genesis chapter 14. Now, there's a lot of things in this chapter, and I'm not going to read the entire chapter for the sake of time. I'm going to skip over a little bit. There are a lot of names in this chapter. And I remember a young fella who said to an older preacher one time, he said, when you come to a name in the Bible and you can't pronounce it, what do? He said, I pretend I have to cough. He said, I'll come to that name and I'll go, and then go on. And so instead they're asking,
hey, what time is the game tonight?
Spices and the aroma and the cool air. I'll tell you, it's just crazy. Then the last view that the disciples had is that the disciples had been under so much stress and strain that they were hallucinating, and that they thought that they saw him when they never did. I'd like to question concerning those people who have got that view. I would like to say this: what do you do with the 500 that was seen of after his resurrection?
Nature of God.
DC, tonight at CPAC, we got a great show. We'll have a town hall.
Sure, that makes sense.
Yeah. The river's very high. The coach right now, we can do that. And I'll give you my answer on that succinct.
Word shall sell him. And what is that word?
What it taught me is that a tax reduction strategy or
his servants by night and smote them, and pursued them unto Hobah, which is on the left hand of Damascus. And he brought back all the goods. He also brought again his brother Lot, and his goods, and the women also, and the people. And the king of Sodom went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of Chedorlaomer and of the kings that were with him at the valley of Shaveh, which is the king's dale. And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God. And he blessed him, and
to see this morning as we look at the medical things, I don't want you to get your life focused and your mind focused on simply the fact of medical conditions.
I probably retired too early.
This is your Weather Channel forecast.
A front is going to result in periods of rain this afternoon, maybe even a rumble of thunder as temperatures hover in the low to mid-60s. And some more wet conditions tonight with a cloudy sky and rain likely. The overnight low will drop down to 50 after a wet start to Monday. The afternoon hours at a high close to 60. Clearing will take place tomorrow night with a low of 34. And a sunny Tuesday, high temperature.